Anyway, so let's think about this for a minute. What is the episode that the members think is going on?
They're not fixing the course.
Okay, the members, from their perspective, is that we are telling the service provider to step up. Okay, so we're telling, so the speech act that we are doing is telling to step up. So the episode is one of members requesting what is right from the organization. Okay, so the episode is a valid request. What's that? All right. Now, from the manager's perspective, what speech act is going on and what episode is being enacted?
Maybe they are trying. Or maybe they wait for someone else to say okay. So like, it's like they tell them how to, like they don't know all the inside.
Okay, the manager knows stories that the members don't know.
Yeah.
So the manager knows things about why the course is in the condition it's in, what efforts have happened in the past to try to improve the condition of the course, what the past history of the club has been. So there are stories that are not told here. So the manager may be seeing this as an episode of unreasonable demands by people who don't understand things.
Well, the whole thing is like it's the worst it's been in the last 10 years. And last year they had a merger with this new company, Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
So they're blaming it. Like the members are saying that it's because of this merger that they're not getting the attention they used to.
Right.
So it kind of goes into deeper things, but the main context is for the members to the management system.
Right, so there are stories told, stories unheard, stories untold, unknown stories that are part of this. Mm-hmm. Okay. And they are affecting the way this person uses this. Now this person, also if we use the DAISY model, whatever they say is also said in the presence or with the involvement of who?
The employees and the members themselves.
Okay, the employees, other members,
and then the people that are above them as well.
then the upper management, the community, mm-hmm. right? The potential members. Right, so whatever this person says back is shaped by all of these things. So this helps us to understand why when they say this person says this back, and they're like, why are you saying that to us? Well, there's a couple of things. One is that we may be thinking of ourselves in different episodes. We may be thinking that your different speech acts are going on. We may be working in different cultural settings, you know, management culture versus a member culture. You can go into the stories question. All right, what are the stories that we're living out? You know, a manager is living out a story of, I'm in a thing that just got bought out, I have limited resources, I have demands coming from many different places. What is his living out story? What is their story? We're paying this money, and we should get this service. And what are the stories that are unheard by them? What's the stories that are unheard by this one? What are the stories that are untold? What are the stories that are untold?
So you were saying before, like, for the presentation, so let's say we run with the standpoint theory.
Right.
And say, like, from the member's standpoint, you know, they don't understand what goes on in the manager's world, and the manager's not seeing how bad the course is because he's in his own little world. So if we go and present it and be like, this is why, and that still doesn't give them a solution. It just kind of gives them like, well, okay, so I don't understand everything, and I'll keep them quiet for about another week, and then they start yelling stuff into things.
Yeah, well, that's why Pierce's thing gives us a little more to work with, because he recommends that people realize that we're in this together and that we're going to create whatever this is. And we can get on opposite sides and throw stones at each other, but that's not necessarily going to make the world better for either of us. So let's sit down. Let me hear your stories. Let me tell you my story. Let's talk about what we think is going on here. And let's ask, are there ways we can then, create something different together? Now, I'm not sure, again, it depends how much pressure there is in the situation. But right, standpoint theory has kind of a simple thing. It's for each group to try to see it from the other person's perspective. But again, that doesn't necessarily move us towards a lasting solution. But it's a beginning. It's something that's a beginning. But you have to go back again and read the chapter and see more clearly if there's more specific recommendations. But that's why I like coordinated management. I use this constantly in the work that I do, because it's a full-blown practical, he says this is a full-blown practical theory at this point that recommends how you transform things. Remember we said theories describe, explain, predict, and transform.
Is it more effective to choose one theory and really develop the whole thing around one theory, or try to apply different ones?
Yeah, normally in a journal article you do one theory.
Right.
But for this project, if you can draw some things, because you don't have a lot of experience with any of these, so yeah, draw a variety of them. Yeah, for insights. You can say, well, here's one insight, that people are seeing the world differently. So, and how do we do that? All right, so we're going to keep coming back to this. So bring your things. We'll mull them over together. I think it'll be helpful for you, for us to do that.
Are we going to have a schedule on who's going when, or?
Yeah, I'll put that together yet. But just get out there and do your things.
Okay.
Don't wait and say, we're going to be later. Let me just check. Billy didn't make it today? No? All right.
Did you get me?
Yes. I'm at the point now finally where I know people, so.
I